For the crib, for Airbnb?
I had an Airbnb, yeah.
I pay for everything.
Then you have to lay it down because birthday dick different from regular dick.
It is.
I had to get, bro. I went to my anniversary in Atlantic City. I was like, I had to give myself a pep talk, like, yo, bro, you gotta do this. You gotta do your big one tonight. It ain't no regular. You gotta go at least an hour. No, you don't. Yes, you do.
Hours nuts.
Hours nuts.
Compared to how you look now.
You look good now, though.
Thank you. I know.
Yes, you do have to give at least an hour for anniversary and birthday.
You don't. You just give rounds.
I do one good round.
Yeah, one good round for an hour and a half. Hour, you good.
Hour and a half. See, I think we have to kind of learn about like being too much, like having too much. Like I was gonna sound crazy.
How long are you doing foreplay for?
We're gonna have to learn like sex isn't about the length. It's more about the connection of the people.
Yeah,
and also making sure it feels pleasurable for both.
Yeah,
I've known a lot of females who say
that also
sex for an
considers
hour
time,
and a
though.
half. Sex for an hour and a half is.
But
that
take longer
also
for a girl to
that
come
al-
from
that-
one boy naturally.
That also considers time, though.
And again, like I
considers
just
time?
said, bro,
Sorry.
if you're doing like anniversary, birthday, how long you doing foreplay? Foreplay gotta be like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, foreplay is
Feel
at
me? You
least
play
20
with the pussy, you eat it.
minutes
If
or
you're going
so.
crazy, you probably got some candles you burn
Kissing,
with.
touching, like
Feel me? That's like a good 20, 30
that's a
minutes
good
right
20,
there.
30
And
minutes.
then
right
you're gonna
there.
have the rest of the penetration for an hour and 10 minutes.
An
No,
hour.
an hour and 10 minutes penetration is beast.
No,
I'm saying
an
an hour and
hour.
10 minutes total.
No.
like, in general.
So then you're gonna
An
have
hour
50
and 10 minutes
so you're gonna have
penetration?
50
No,
minutes
an
penetration.
hour. But how many positions you plan on doing if it's your anniversary and you giving birthday dicks?
Hold on, I'm saying
You at least do like 3 positions,
an
bro.
hour in penetrating. An hour?
Listen, yes, because then after you do the
Yo,
foreplay,
what the fuck?
after you do your foreplay, because it's clearly about her, get your dick sucked, feel me? That should at least be like at least 5 minutes to get your dick sucked.
Nah.
No?
What?
You stopping early from getting your dick sucked?
More than 5 minutes?
Man, listen.
All right, more than 5 minutes, but I'm just saying, nigga, at this point,
at least.
at this point, I'm trying to fuck. I done did all this
Nah,
shit
that's
to you.
a
I'm
fact.
horny.
That's a fact.
So for me, I
Man,
get my
listen.
dick sucked little 5 minutes, feel me? Boom, now we fucking.
Yeah, I don't want to admit this, and I bet you girls are probably gonna agree with me more. A 30-minute good fuck, possibly even 25-minute good fuck, is better than all tricks and everything.
Nah, that's a fact.
For an hour and a half.
But when it's an anniversary and a birthday and you planned it, you got an Airbnb, a hotel, you planned it
hold on.
for the tricks and the fun.
Hold on,
Trust.
because I don't like how you just try to play us like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but it's cool because trust me.
What
I'm trying to play
exactly?
you.
What exactly? Because this is a good conversation to get into. So you repeat what you just said right now.
I said most females will probably agree that a 30-minute or 25-minute good fuck.
Penetration,
No, good fuck. Like
just good fuck.
It could
So
be a good fuck.
That's
It could-
including
Nigga eating-
foreplay.
It could be.
eating
It could
pussy
be a
for 15
2-minute
minutes
It
and
could
then
be.
fucking
Yeah,
for 10.
Yeah, it could be that too.
But is that including foreplay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better than all y'all tricks and ponies and shit like that
All right,
for an
that's-
hour and a
that's-
half.
That's agreeable. But what I'm saying
Yeah,
is,
facts.
what I'm saying is this: like, okay, like
Or
it
even
depends.
a 10-minute quickie, as
Hold
long as
on.
that shit busting.
Hold on. It depends.
But again, like
it
I just
depends
told
on the
you.
night. First of all, it depends on the mood.
Exactly.
It depends on the vibe, and it depends on what you're going for. So let me tell you this, nigga, making out is into that time
that beginning
duration
of foreplay.
of the foreplay.
I'm aware.
So you could be making
not
out.
arguing.
At least 5-7 minutes.
Remember, time go quicker than you think. You might think you making out for 2 minutes, nigga. 10 minutes might have passed by.
Type shit.
90 minutes. I'm talking about. I don't care about
Shit happens,
90
bro.
minutes is a very, very long time to have sex.
The
It-
time goes.
he
It
just said
depends on what
time.
you do.
Like I just told you, if not we, but if I got a hotel, Airbnb, and we planning some shit out, and already in my head, I'm already thinking 30 minutes, 20 minutes, at least foreplay. Like I
So-
just said, that's kissing, playing with your pussy. It could be whipping her. Probably got some hot candles, pouring the wax on her. Probably got her tied up. That's before I even put the dick in her mouth or pussy.
So
that's 20-30.
So your Super Bowl basically is the anniversary. That's your Super Bowl, to bring out all the tricks,
Yeah.
to bring out all the trick plays.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
maybe even birthday. It might be. You might get the. You
So
might get
a
Super Bowl 2
random,
times
a random
year.
Tuesday night. What's your maximum time that you're allowing yourself
A random Tuesday night for me.
and be an adult?
You catch me at a
Be
good
real.
time before, nigga, like 30, 40.
Being a
That's a
fucking
fact.
adult. I gotta go to work tomorrow, nigga. Wrap this shit up.
So what are you saying?
Not
You're gonna
every-
have a good 15-minute fuck.
Wow.
and you're gonna be happy. We're gonna have a good 15-minute fuck. Like, let's be adults, bro.
You know, I've been catching you lately. Like I thought about like when you was like calculating like
I don't know
how much you spend in relationships. Like
we go half on every trip. Yo, bro. All right, I get it. 15 minutes could be good of just dick.
No,
but like I said, bro, you gotta warm up, kiss her back.
I can tell you, I've never had probably that experience.
Don't do that.
No, yeah, I've had when it's like, but you are talking about regular Tuesday night. I'm thinking on a regular Tuesday.
Regular Tuesday night where you gotta wake up
time.
at 4 o'clock, 4:30.
I wake up at 4 every day.
That's what I'm saying. You
So,
have to
but
wake
you-
up
I
4
still,
o'clock,
but I still
4:30.
go
You're
at
in
least
bed.
30 minutes.
You're in bed
It's
for a good
12:30
time,
at night.
nigga.
I still go at
At
least 30
12:30
minutes.
and I'm already asleep.
I still go at least
See,
30
So at
minutes.
that time, you missed the opportunity for it. I'm gone, nigga.
See, look.
So let me
Grown man
explain.
shit, 12:30 at night, I'm gone. You
Let me
missed
explain
it.
something. Hold on. Let me explain. So, like, I'm talking 30 minutes, like, total. Like,
Exactly.
That's like
Whole
everything,
duration.
bro. Like, kissing.
And that's your minimum.
Touching.
And that's your minimum.
Oral, like.
That's your
all of
minimum.
that.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
like, how quick is your foreplay?
Yeah, but that's what I'm
It
thinking.
depends on the night. It
yeah.
depends on the mood. Like you
It
said,
shouldn't depend. It should kind of be like an average.
When he said it depends, it's okay.
No, I
because
do get it.
I was
It
saying
depends.
like it
But
depends.
But you're
how-
making it seem like you had no foreplay. You just
I was
straight
saying
stick it in.
depending overall how long it goes.
Sometimes sex goes that way too, though.
Nah, sometimes
right?
it does.
Right. So,
Yeah, I'm
but
not
that's
saying
not
it doesn't.
That's why I
Regular-
said be a grown ass
Nigga,
adult. We're
but
not
that's
trying
not a
to.
regular Tuesday night that you just straight stick it in.
You just
and
straight going on.
She already pre-wet waiting
No
for you.
warming
That's not
up
a
the
regular
oven.
Tuesday.
Of course.
Sometimes
So
you
what
gotta
I'm
get
saying
it
is,
there.
being an adult on a regular Tuesday, you got to go to work. We all got
And I
a
want
higher
it.
position.
And I want it. Yeah, I'm gonna play with the pussy for at least a little 5, 10, a little
10
so we
minutes
just,
at least.
We
Yeah,
just playing.
hell
We laying
yeah.
in the bed. I'm doing my thing.
Just
boom,
chilling,
Boom. Now
getting her.
when she catch her first nut, I flip over. Feel me? I slide it in. Boom, boom. Couple minutes of that, I take it out. She give me a head. Maybe if I'm feeling freaky, we might 6'9". Now we 6'9". That's another at least 15. Might be 20 if we going crazy. Could be 30 if I'm going
That's
dumb crazy.
That's a fact, bro. I'm
on
not
a
gonna
regular,
lie.
on no,
I
listen,
agree.
look, on a
The
regular,
head be
on a regular
crazy
Tuesday night,
sometimes.
on a regular Tuesday
Yes,
night, that's a
bro.
lot to me.
No, I mean, all right, that's preference.
On a regular
That's fine.
Tuesday night, that's a lot.
That's fine. That's fine.
On a Friday night when I don't got to go to work the next day, on a Saturday night, Sunday morning.
So you cherish your sleep.
Nah.
I get it.
I
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I guess
because the
a
next morning,
a
the
regular
next day, I'm
Tuesday
just
night for me is
tired.
a
I
little-
got
I get
headaches.
it. I
When
get
I don't get enough sleep, I get a lot of headaches.
On a regular
So-
Tuesday night, I might stick my tongue in the ass. That's regular Tuesday night shit.
Okay.
So
You talking about it like it's weekend shit, nigga? That's regular weekend. You might have to bend over for like 10 minutes and I eat the ass. I don't know if that's weekend shit.
So the real question is, what do you? Because this is like I'm gonna say a popular question, but what do you think is an average? What do you think is the average amount of time for you and your partner to have sex? Average.
40.
Everything, including foreplay.
Oh, including foreplay? Like 40, 40.
I say
40 to an hour.
I say like a good 45 to an hour.
45?
40.
Yeah.
Nah, cause sometimes
But you
I'm
just
not
said-
gonna.
you just said
I
40 to an
but
hour.
I do know why I said 40 because sometimes if I'm doing too crazy on the foreplay, I'm turning my cell phone, so I'm already ready to nut as soon as I put that shit in. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, nigga. Sometimes
No. I don't.
If you talking
I
dirty,
didn't
like
need to
damn.
learn. I didn't need to learn. That's why, like,
I didn't know- I
No,
didn't
bro.
even know
If you
that.
play with it, you
we
talking
keep
dirty.
starting these
it's
podcasts,
like,
these
damn.
episodes a little kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
But think about it. Look, if you playing with it, you talking dirty. Like, yeah, come for me, and then she come. Feel me? You say it again, like, come for me again. She come again. At this point, you're like, damn, I'm really that nigga. I'm turning my cell phone with how sexy
Women
I
got more
am.
stamina than men. So.
Nah, that's a fact. That's why after I come once, it's like, oh, don't touch me. Wait,
That's a
at least give me 10.
That's a fact.
At least give me 10.
Give me 15.
So what's your
I'm old.
average?
They
Gotta
can
answer
go.
that
They
question
can keep
though.
going.
What do you think is the average time? For
Probably
sex?
30, 35.
Nah,
30,
let me ask you.
35? What do you think?
He said it.
45. But
That's right.
no, how many times have you nutted without pulling out? Because my most have been like 3 nuts. And I could keep going. I could keep going.
Wait, ask that question again.
How many times could you nut and not pull out?
How many times can you nut and not pull out? I mean, I'm not shooting up the club. She's not on birth control, so I'm not shooting.
Hit below us.
I'm not shooting up the club.
We
All right, we good. We good.
We good. We good. Trust me. We good.
So
We good. We're good. We good? You good? You good?
We good.
I'm good.
Because I know where this is going.
No, 'cause I
And
got
if I
mine
would've
off.
answered that question.
I got mine off, so I'm
would've-
good. So I'm good. I'm good.
All I'm saying is this: like,
You always got to. All I'm saying is this, bro.
I'm
we
a
good.
I'm a pleaser. That's
Right.
all I gotta say. So, 30 minutes minimum.
Yo, let me ask you something. How was it like how was it for y'all when y'all lost like y'all virginity?
I think we talked about this, no?
Start. No, I don't think
about
so.
this, no?
Nah.
We definitely didn't talk
If
about
we did,
this.
it would have to be on the episode that we not releasing.
No, we didn't talk about.
Dun dun. No, but like emotionally, like I feel like people don't talk about emotion.
Emotionally, I don't
Story.
care.
Let's go story for
Emotionally,
story.
I had no emotional
Let's go story
attachment
for
to it.
story. Go ahead.
Emotionally, no. I was like nervous. I was scared.
Oh,
I was like,
yeah,
yo,
of course, nervous.
I hope
Let's
I
go
do
story for
good
story.
enough.
Start. Let's go. Story
Yeah,
for
start.
I mean,
story.
I'm not going to tell a story, but I mean, at that point in time, I
Why?
feel like because like
Tell me.
I got people who watch this, gang. I'm good.
Oh yeah, his parents is watching.
Yeah, I got people watching.
Oh
this,
yeah,
but
chill.
I'm just saying, like
They don't know when it happened.
I did. I like it was a lot more difficult at first.
How old were you?
This is 9th grade. No, 10th grade.
Damn,
But he
you
can say
was
that.
young.
He can say that
Yeah,
though.
this is 10th grade. This is 10th grade.
He was getting to it. 10th grade.
October, so I probably was maybe like 15, 16.
Facts.
Yeah.
Me too. I was like 14.
I never really thought about
14?
it
14 turned.
I was,
So that's
15.
9th
I
grade.
was 16, bro.
I think I had just turned 15.
I was 16.
though. Yeah, 9th, 10th grade. And I mean, it was a lot harder than I thought it was. Like porn
14?
wasn't what it emulated.
14, you
at
had
all.
the little wee wee.
Nah.
Bro.
14, bro.
Can we change time? Like, come on.
Nah, got.
Why do we have to say it? I said it.
You said it. All right. I lost mine freshman year in high school going into sophomore year.
Damn.
So something.
It was a girl from around the block. She had already had interest in me. It was my birthday. Some of my boys was already talking about they
Little
lost their shit.
birthday sex.
It was I ain't gonna lie, it
birthday
was fake. It was fake peer pressure.
You were on
It
45
was-
minutes.
Peer pressure?
I was there for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. It was fake peer pressure
Pussy
because my
trash.
boys was already talking about how they lost theirs. So I was like, all right,
Oh yeah,
bet.
it be like that,
I was like,
bro.
nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
Like,
that's one thing, bro. Yeah, the peer pressure.
I was like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I gotta
losing
see,
virginity
I gotta see
crazy.
what it feel like. Nigga, I snuck out my crib at 3 a.m.
You wildin'.
I swear to God, I snuck out my crib at 3
I'd have
a.m.
been gone.
I
Nigga.
was like,
3
nigga,
in the morning, I'd have been gone.
I was like 14, 15. Nigga, I snuck out my crib. She hit me up. I went around the block and
That was your first time together?
our first time.
No,
first
yours.
time together, yeah.
bro, his first.
And
time,
I never spoke
No,
to her
no.
again.
Her first time too, I mean? you're talking
No.
about? Okay, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
Okay, 3
she
o'clock
was
in the morning. I'm going to say
experienced,
no
but-
virgin would do
So
that.
when you did it, was it both y'all first times together?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, how sweet.
That was sweet. That was how it was for me.
Oh, really? So damn, y'all made me look bad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, niggas. I went around the block. I just got it 3
I
in the morning.
had a question I was going to ask, but I can't. I'm not going to do it.
Ask
It's
it.
a
Go
conversation
ahead.
Ask it,
off
ask
the-
it.
Nah, ask it.
No, because this is going to make it for the dogs. It's going to turn really
Ask
for
it.
the dogs.
Fuck
No,
it.
before you ask the question though, let me say, I ain't gonna lie. For me, I feel like the same reason. Like I feel like all my friends, for the most part, because I came into high school and my brother was already there, so I had a lot of his friends just became my friends type.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like all my friends was always older for the most part. It was already like they was already doing shit I never did.
Bro,
I'm like,
it was my
damn.
boys that I grew up with from my building. Like niggas was like, yeah, we lost. I was like, damn, like I'm the only one.
Nigga,
I was
I'm
like,
16. I'm like, damn.
But
damn,
plus,
when
nigga,
when
at
it's
that-
gonna be my turn.
At that age, nigga, you curious? Puberty's happening, nigga. So I'm like, fuck it. Like,
Puberty.
I heard it.
Yeah.
But I ain't
did I
saying
say it
much.
wrong?
Is that puberty?
Puberty. You just said it culturally.
Puberty.
You said music. Music. Puberty. But now you're not lying. It'd be the peer pressure on it. Like, damn,
Yeah,
I
bro,
can't wait so I can tell gang like, yo.
So to me, yeah, because that's exactly what happened. Nigga, when it happened the next morning, I told all my niggas in the
Listen,
building.
next
I was
morning,
like,
I told
as soon
my-
as
I
after
told my
left, I
guys.
texted one of my closest mans. Guess what the dog just did, nigga.
you know what? You know what's the
Nah, I
yo,
ain't saying dog. I was like,
You know
gang,
what's the
I was like,
funniest
bro,
part?
guess what just happened to me? Oh my god.
You know what's the funniest part about it? You know how like you cool with the old heads?
Yeah.
Nigga, so when I finished, I was coming back to my building. Nigga, all the old head was at the corner. So they looking at me like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing outside at this time? So they just like, like they already,
They
like
already know.
they just
Ah,
assume
these
like,
guys are
yeah, because
pussy.
it's like,
They
because
don't
they,
be so pussy.
He just got some cut. I just got some cutty
nigga,
last night.
because they knew my moms. My mom's was like one of those neighborhood moms, like everybody know her. You know what I'm saying? So they looking at me.
They watched Kev grow up.
Yeah, exactly.
They watched
nigga.
the moment
They
Kev
watched me
grew
grow up. So they looking at me. They thinking about who my mom's is. Nigga, me outside at 3, 4 in the morning. I'm a 15, nigga.
They already know you like.
They like,
nigga, Kev turned to a
they
grown
like, yeah,
man.
this singer. And they was like, yeah, this singer done.
Niggas started giving him nuggies. Little nigga. Little niggas got some cutty tonight. Start beating him up. Little nigga, how was it?
How was this crazy?
You know how O has be. O has, bro, let's talk about that too real quick before you ask the question. O has be fucking freaky. Old heads be saying the weirdest shit. They be young girls
They-
passing
they
by.
do
Always
a-
like, oh, look at that
No,
thing.
they're I wouldn't say freaky. They're less embarrassed. They're more.
Nah, yeah,
they're
facts.
less embarrassed to admit
They
all
embarrassed
of their
about
kinks.
shit.
Yeah, all of their kinks, like everything, feet.
Yo, niggas be nasty.
Yeah, because
Armpits,
niggas don't give a fuck.
everything.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they too old to give a fuck. They're like, nigga, you know what I do?
Yeah.
They
Let
don't
me
give a shit.
tell you.
bro.
Bro.
Suck
Listen,
some
I'm about to
toes.
tell
They-
you
they-
all my shit.
about to
bro.
tell you my whole
I'm about
life,
to tell you the
son.
most craziest shit ever that
Yeah,
happened to me.
that's
bro.
why.
I'm like, bro, I didn't ask you.
Yo, old niggas be like, I had a bitch shit on my chest.
That's a fact.
Fuck you on, nigga.
What
What?
the fuck, bro?
Nigga said, yeah, two girls, 1 cup. I was there. I filmed it. Hi, nigga.
Where's this episode going?
I don't know.
I
You
don't
was
know,
gonna
but
ask
ask
the
the
question.
question. Ask the question. No,
Ask it, nigga. Go
Ask
ahead.
it.
Ask
It's the peer
it.
pressure.
Ask it.
It's
Ask
the peer
it.
pressure.
Ask it. Go ahead, bro. Say the
How
question.
many girls' virginities you actually took?
Ah, damn, only one.
No, not even. Damn. That's crazy.
Only one
Not
for me.
even one. I thought it was
Not even
one,
one?
but it ain't
She
even one.
lied.
Ah,
She
lame
lied to
nigga.
you.
Lame nigga.
She lied to you. It's all right.
guess
Kev.
so.
She lied to me.
I never took a virginity. No,
Okay, so
Never.
never. I thought I did, and it was a lie. So
That'd be the worst. You know what's crazy? I took one, but I had a girl ask me, like, can I tell my mom
tell her mom.
you took my virginity?
that's fair.
That's crazy.
That's
I
fair.
could say this though.
I can see it on both ways. It's crazy because, like, I didn't take a virginity, so that's crazy that you're going to tell your
Oh,
mom
you-
I
you
did
didn't?
it. No.
Oh, so no, bitch.
But it was fair
No.
because I was like, I
That
guess
means you were
I
upstanding
know.
kind of gentleman. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
I
was
could
like,
say
nah,
this
you
though.
wildin'.
There was
Don't put that on me.
when I
Don't
was
put that
in high
virginity
school-
title on me if I ain't take it. Don't do
I
that.
ain't take it.
Don't do that, please. Don't.
when I was in high school. There was a girl that was like, "Oh, let me take your virginity." Da da da. And I
She
wasn't-
asked you?
Yeah, she asked
Ooh, I
me.
would have gave that shit up like a fool.
Nah, I wasn't with it. I wasn't with it because I was like, I already,
wasn't? She was
I already knew
fat?
she was down. Like, I already knew she was
was
down
ugly?
for. Yeah, nah, it wasn't even that. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what she was down for. I was
So that ain't. Yo, bro, I don't get niggas like, bro. If I had a hoe come up to me like, oh, let me take a virginity, just suck your dick. Okay, let's go. Where you want to do it at? Where you take? You ain't,
Nah,
want,
it was
you ain't
just-
want to get
it
your
was-
dick sucked?
It was just like chill, girl.
Like,
you know what I'm
chill.
saying?
Let me
like,
see this dick.
Like, oh, let me take a virginity. Like, chill. Like, what are you talking about? You telling
It's-
Nigga
your
sound like a
no,
girl.
it
He
sounds-
sounds
it
so
sounds special.
sassy, so
It's-
good.
chill, it
Yo,
sounds special.
chill.
It's
Nah,
special.
not even nigga. Because
It's
my first,
special.
I'm
my
saving
first,
it.
my first body was. You know what I'm saying? What's no special shit? Like,
liked
know,
her, though.
What?
You liked her.
No, I did not.
So why you just ain't
At
give
3
it up
o'clock
to
in the
her?
morning?
She liked me. Nigga, I told you I was curious. Nigga, we at 16, you curious?
Nigga, at 3 o'clock in the
You don't
morning, I
give a
gotta like you.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
I
took
don't, nigga. At 16, 3 in the morning, if that's the only time you get some
Nigga,
ass,
at
nigga, you're gonna go
16,
get it.
I'm not going outside at 3 in the
3 o'clock in
morning.
the
Yeah,
morning.
okay,
yeah.
you didn't really want ass then.
I really didn't.
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
that.
I did really did that.
I really
didn't
didn't
like
like
that.
that. So I ain't want the ass whipping. I was gonna come with that shit either. Niggas trust.
You gotta be willing to risk some shit for
Yeah,
that.
bro.
At least
Facts.
in my house, 3
I
o'clock in the
didn't
morning,
speak-
16 years old.
I never
15,
spoke
And he
to her.
had 2 parents, so he's gonna have 2 ass whippings.
I never spoke to her again in my life.
No, why
I
you-
never spoke to her again in
Stop
my
that
life.
narrative. I did not live with both my mom and my dad.
But you
No.
had your dad and mom.
You was
Okay.
getting allowance.
You were getting allowance, and the dad allowed you dad to whip your ass.
That ass. I didn't like her. She, nigga.
But if you
she-
didn't like her, so what's the difference between not liking the first girl and then just letting the hoe take your virginity when she
She
asks?
was the hoe. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? You right. I get what you're saying, but it's because it was easier. She lived down the block. It was convenience. The other one lived on the west side of the Bronx. So it's like, nigga, I'm not traveling over there.
Damn,
3 in
so
the
no
morning.
virginity is for you. All right, no V's for Kev.
That shit don't matter to me though. Why does it?
Yeah, nah, yeah,
why
yeah,
does
nah.
that matter? Hold on.
Nah, you cool. No V's
Nah,
for
the
Kev.
question,
No, nah,
the
you
question
good.
is because I know dudes that's like that, and I know a dude that I ain't gonna say it. All I'm saying, all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Why? What does that do for a man if they take a girl's virginity? Is
She
that
not-
an ego?
You know, no, because I put it like this. You never forget the girl who took your virginity. So think about it for a girl. She's not gonna forget the first.
I definitely forgot the girl that took my
I
virginity.
don't think that.
No,
at
you
all.
did it because you just brought her up.
because
I don't
it's a
think that at
memory.
all.
I just thought about it.
So because you don't forget the
I
memory.
completely.
I guess
disagree.
you got a point.
You feel me?
You right.
I completely disagree, and I'm cutting this right. What I'm gonna say, niggas,
Yeah, we sorry. Stop.
niggas have kinks that girls can't take dick. So if she's a virgin, she's never had dick before, and you,
That's such a
OD.
masculine
And you-
kink.
and you-
I
and
never
I-
had that.
I never thought of it like that. I just
and
thought of it like, she ain't gonna forget the kid.
I know someone who said that to me, and it's like it's a little interesting. So they like a lot of inexperienced girls.
Listen,
Not saying young. I'm talking about.
Saying
I
cut-
know
I'm
what
saying
you're saying.
kindness, right?
I would rather the
Kindness?
opposite.
it wasn't as bad, but yeah.
I'm not gonna.
So
say
no,
that.
so we can cut it though. We can cut it, but
So like me
gonna say
personally, I would rather like, of course nowadays too. Who the fuck want a girl who come to me and she can't even suck no dick for because she barely suck dick?
Yeah,
like, nigga, I
now-
don't want that.
I
You
want
better,
experience,
You better
yeah.
come here ready to suck dick.
You better be
and
ready, you better
balls.
know how to
Like,
do it.
when
You
I
better
was
know
like-
how to do it.
when I was someone who was inexperienced, I would prefer an inexperienced as well because we
Honestly,
both
no,
we gotta
not
go together.
even.
For me, but
Not for me.
Nah, for me, but as I got older,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, bro, you doing this shit wrong, bro. Like,
Like, get the
nah,
fuck
like,
away
yeah.
from me.
But
Like,
that's why I
what
feel
you
like for
doing?
me, like when you lose your virginity with someone who is also a virgin, it's better because like
It's
yeah,
a better,
both,
it's a better experience.
yeah, you both
Going through
have
this-
to.
It's like J. Cole, what
experience
dreams
it for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's what it is to me, kind of.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I had one shorty in college. Like, come on, you the neighborhood thought, and you can't even
Talking
can't do that right. Like,
Now that you
what
say,
the
I know
fuck is-
exactly what you're talking.
No, you don't. I know you don't. No, you don't. I know you don't.
I know exactly what
I
you're
know
talking
I know
about.
you
That's
don't.
the funny part.
I know you don't. She white or black.
Doesn't matter.
She
No,
Oreo.
because I can tell you
She
don't know.
Oreo, nigga.
She's not white. I can tell you that.
Yeah, she was white.
Oh, so maybe there's a few. I mean, college is college. So
College is college.
College, no, college. It's not a few. There's a
I
lot.
don't
No,
know.
there's
I
a whole
don't
lot.
There's a
Trust
lot.
me, I know. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I just think the whole dating life sucks. It get crazy. I feel like when I was young, and I feel like at this age, I feel like, oh yeah, like when you young, like 16 and shit, you think, oh, when you like 20, 25, you like, oh, I'm be in clubs, I'm gonna be dating, I would take like mad girls out to dinner and shit. And then when you actually get to this age, it's like, oh yeah, life is not what it's like on TVs. You don't actually, you go on dates, but it's not what it's like on TV, where you really like.
I think really because we live in an outlier, but it's such a large outlier. We live in New York City, bro.
That's a
Like,
fact.
Money's different
The
here.
shit is smaller than you
Transportation
think.
is different here. Like a lot of shit is different. If we was in, where was High School Musical? Old El Paso. Where's that shit at? Where was that shit? New Mexico, Albuquerque, right? Like it's gonna be more similar to like we would have cars. We'd be able to take our girlfriends. Our parents would probably pay for most of our dates.
Yeah.
That's where it'd be more similar to it. But New York, bro, it's more staircase life.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying, but I even feel like, I mean, I guess everyone's life is different, but I really feel like for me, it's like, I never had a dating phase where it's like, all right, I'm gonna go on a date with this girl, see how it is. I don't like
Because that's not now. You know where that really comes in?
Like
Being
in 30s.
32, 32-year-old and
That's
single,
how- that's how
and
I
looking
feel.
for a husband or wife. That's where it becomes at.
30s looking for a husband.
That's
or
when
wife
you'll
is like
do the.
crazy.
That's when you'll be okay with doing the speed dating thing.
Speed dating.
Yeah, I think so. So while we on this, I don't want to say on the topic, but
On the top of, we should get like a couple girls here and we do speed dating.
Nah,
Nah.
my girl be mine.
So we can all be in trouble. Yeah, my girl.
Yeah, girl, yoke you up.
Yeah, right. Probably right on camera. You think this your cue, nigga? Give me that chain. I'm like, why? Give my chain back.
nah. So a couple weeks ago, I saw this TikTok right of I thought it was a joke, but it was the parents' page, and they posted their son who was 13 years old, and it was like, the caption was "Our baby is having a baby."
13?
At 13?
Yo, I whip my son ass.
Beat that nigga ass.
Like, you getting pussy, but not this much pussy, nigga.
I don't even want him thinking about that,
So-
bro.
So,
But wait, at 13 you
they
can make
took-
bitches get
They
pregnant.
had the
Of
whole
course.
TikTok of like, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
bro.
They had the whole
13?
Yeah,
yes.
bro.
I think females.
Some girls don't get. Some girls get their periods at like 10 years old.
Yeah, but I didn't know at 13 your cum is so strong.
Sperm.
Bro.
Sperm,
Yeah,
cum,
bro.
like
Puberty starts at that time.
I don't even remember really like shooting.
said it again,
I don't
puberty?
even remember the shit really coming out
How
to
you
like
say it?
14,
Pronounce it.
bro.
Puberty.
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 Thesaurus.
Puberty.
So I don't want you to correct me ever again.
Nah, Theosaurus is crazy.
Puberty is crazy.
I'm saying
Puberty.
pure, but I'm not
Puberty.
saying it wrong. I'm
Music.
saying it with a weird accent. You said Theosaurus.
I said thesaurus.
Theosaurus.
Yeah, you said like it was a nigga and like he was.
Nigga
soaring
said
for something.
Theosaurus.
You're saying pure bitty.
So how you say
The
it?
fuck?
Puberty? Puberty?
It's puberty.
Huh?
Puberty.
Puberty.
Yeah.
Puberty.
I'm going through puberty.
Okay. You said Theosaurus. That's different.
Puberty.
You said puberty.
I didn't say puberty.
puberty. Puberty.
Puberty. I said speaking of first, yeah, when you want to puberty. All right.
Man, fuck
What
y'all.
ends a sentence? Puberty.
Puberty.
Nah, so they documented the entire journey of like him the whole 9 months, and then walking out eventually the hospital with the baby in
At
the baby carriage, right?
No fucking way,
Like,
bro.
And a lot of the comments was like, as a parents, like you championing that shit, and then the parents clap back like, yeah, but now we're teaching our child responsibility. Like it's a learning experience for all, and I feel like I don't want to take the objective opinion, but I think I kind of want to just for the sake of the argument.
Yo.
And it's weird because you like to debate a lot, but
No.
you don't want to
Let me
debate on
start.
this
Let me
one?
start this off. Let's tie
Wait,
this
but how
in.
you know I don't want to debate
Hold
on
up.
this one?
You said, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, whoa, 13?
13's crazy.
I want my
Listen,
son to think about that
I don't.
shit.
Listen, let's tie
I'm not
this
gay.
in.
I'm sorry.
No, let's tie this into when I brought up your
Fuck
daughter. When I brought up your daughter running away from home, bro. My 13-year-old son gets a woman pregnant again. I feel like I'm raising a household of already responsible kids. Why are you fucking with no condom with a girl who's not on no type of birth control?
So
You're
here's-
bugging. Yeah,
here's
you about
my
to get an
thing, right?
ass whooping, and I'm gonna tell her parents, and we're gonna abort this
Going
kid.
back to our previous conversation that we had, the serious one, right?
13 is bananas. You still a
13
kid
is
yourself.
wild.
You
There were
13. You
things
what?
that
First
our
year middle
moms,
school.
our dads, our uncles, grandmothers, our teachers, they told us not to do, and we did it anyways, right? So
Gotta make it right.
They ain't tell me not to have sex with a condom and have kids.
correct. I'm not
They
saying
did
they
tell
don't make
me
it right.
They
but
did tell
when
me
you went
not
out
to do
3
that, and
o'clock
I
in the
did it.
morning,
I had a condom on.
Yeah. You dumb shit, bro. You know what's gonna get me more mad?
I had a condom on. I had dick discipline. I don't care.
Them shits be free. Condoms is free. Go grab yourself a fucking handful.
who's to
Easily.
say they didn't have protection? It just
If they didn't have
Shit
protection,
pop-
I wouldn't be doing
Shit
it.
shit
coulda
popped.
I wouldn't have done it.
Yo, look,
you could have
listen,
put it
listen.
on the wrong way.
But
You
that's
could, like that's
This is why
I
this
learned.
Is why you
I
gotta
did
be
research.
a pops. It's why you gotta be a pops, and one teacher kid how to put a condom on the right
So
way. For
what
everyone
if,
out
all
there.
All right, so I don't give a fuck. Y'all
Two,
talking about
teach them,
preventative
no,
measures.
two.
Y'all talking
If
about
it
preventative
pop,
measures.
put a new one
Socially
on.
hypothetical. Y'all talking about preventative measures. I don't care. Y'all got a 13-year-old son. He comes to you. I got this girl pregnant.
I'm gonna be tight.
You're gonna be
No,
tight.
no,
What
so
are you
listen.
gonna do as a parent?
No, listen, I'm
As
gonna
a,
be tight.
as a parent, I'm gonna go talk to the other parent.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
facts.
talk. I'm gonna talk
And
to the,
they're keeping it.
if they're
Keeping it.
The
keeping
other
it.
parent
Then,
wants to keep it.
Keeping
if
it.
they're keeping
And
it,
I'm
then my
telling
son
them-
has to. Not you got to pay for the consequences that you made.
Nah,
You
nah,
gotta pay-
listen.
You
listen.
have to pay the consequences of the decisions that you made.
No,
That's
bro.
it.
Listen,
What the fuck you gonna do?
this
Punch this
shit
girl in the
comes
stomach?
different, bro. This shit
Push
comes
downstairs?
different.
Precious?
We know
What you gonna
Bro,
do?
Stop. No, 'cause look, listen.
Fuck
I
you
feel like
gonna
you
do?
saying it and it sounds good, black and white, but think of it as this.
We gotta
Your
bring race
son-
into it.
Huh? No,
Sorry.
black and white on paper.
Oh,
Your
Wait, what?
son does not know what he was doing at 13. He is just fucking. Listen,
That's not
before
true.
you even
He
say
clearly
anything-
knew
That's
enough
not
to
true.
be
You don't have to
fucking.
fucking. Y'all gonna keep cutting me off?
That's not true.
And we already talked about this in the fucking chat, bro.
That's
Y'all
not
keep
true.
cutting me
You
off?
cut us off
That's
a
not
lot.
true. You caught us up a lot.
Listen,
Listen, Linda.
Listen.
Sorry.
Can I say it? Say it. Can I say it? So boom. You don't know. You obviously you know what it is like because you're already adult. You know your kid cannot handle this at 13. This is gonna push your 13-year-old son away from all his childhood experience. Now you telling me the other parents want to keep it? I'm gonna come correct. I'm gonna say, yo, I don't want to keep this baby. My son don't know what he's doing. He's a 13. He just hit teen. Nigga, he was just 12 years old. He just got teen in his title. We don't want to keep this baby. He don't know what he wants to do for himself. I don't think we should keep this. I ain't gonna lie, I might sound like an asshole. If they want to continue going on, I'm gonna have to now ask my son. Now, granted, at 13, you can't make your own decisions, but you, as a father, you have to really sit there and tell your son, listen, what you're now doing is having a kid. You have to let him know what the consequences in. Is this what you want? Now, if your kid says no, I ain't gonna lie. You have to go back to the other family and say, yo, my kid does not want this the same way I don't, and you cannot force this on my 13-year-old kid. I understand this was a mistake because they were kids. They can, and then my kid would just have to pay child support. Hey, listen, that's what we would have to do. But nigga, to force my son into being a father from a mistake, it's like this. If you used to get a girl pregnant, you didn't want it. And she
But
forced
what
it
is
on
that
you
teaching your child though? Right? What is that teaching your child?
To fucking learn what you're doing and
No,
not
yeah,
make no
but
mistakes like that 'cause they're
what he
life-changing.
just said though was kind of a
And
little
listen,
bit.
I'm
a
also
little
gonna tell my
fucked up to
child.
me.
I'm also gonna tell my child, I'm not gonna be here for the rest of your life to sit here and help you through these
But
situations.
what you just said, the
You're
last
lucky
part-
I'm here right now.
Listen.
Okay.
The last part saying we're just gonna have to pay child support then. That's the all the way fucked up mentality. I was with you. I understand that. Yes, you're gonna try to do every measure to communicate with the other parents, other side, right? But when it comes down to it, they keep it. You should say, I'm gonna teach my child how to be a father. Instead
of
of
course.
saying we gonna have to pay child support.
But I only give you a scenario to where my son said no. Now my son said
no,
yes.
my son said no. You still gonna be a father? Yes or no or maybe?
I'm not.
Hell no, hell yeah.
Nah, I get you what you're saying, but as a parent, like I told you before, I'm trying to protect my kid. I'm not gonna force my kid to become a parent at 13.
I'm sorry, you can't try to protect your kid, but
Nigga,
also teach
the
your
other
kid.
family is
teach your
forcing
kid-
this daughter to
but you're teaching-
become a mother at 13 is bananas.
You already taught your kid the wrong way. Obviously, if they having sex,
No, I didn't. Like
you did,
like,
right?
No,
So you're gonna teach them wrong again.
no, like we just said, kids are curious. If I'm teaching my kids safe sex and then they go
I didn't-
ahead and don't have safe sex, that's on them. Kids make their own fucking choices. The first time I did
So,
that,
but what? So then, why when I bought it to you, 13? Hell no, 13. You contradicting yourself right now.
the first thing nigga, I'm thinking in my head, 13. Hell no, we not keeping that shit. Abort that shit. That's why I said hell no. I'm gonna be honest,
But-
I'm not keeping that shit at 13,
And
bro.
I
You
understand
wildin'.
that. I understand that that's what you don't want to do. However,
Like I said, you asked
taught
your
your
kid.
kid the wrong way the first time, right?
Maybe
and
I
now
did.
you're teaching them wrong again, in my opinion.
In your opinion, but like I said, I'm gonna assume in my head I'm teaching them the right way. They took the wrong steps. I'm taking the right steps to communicate with the other family to not have this kid. Boom. Now let's say my son does want to have the kid. For me, a 13-year-old says, nah, yeah, this is what I did. I'm keeping the kid. All right, boom. I'm gonna teach you how to be a father. This is what I did for you growing up. This is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to do boom, 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 and this is what I did. This is what you have to do. Of course, you're gonna be there. Now I'm happy as hell to be a grandfather, but remember, your kid comes first. So my kid is saying at 13 years old, he's not ready to be a kid because he made this mistake. I'm going all out to go to the other family. Yo, my son is not ready. And last thing you want is your son to be a bad father. So what? My son is going to now be in this kid's life and live with regret? Maybe
No,
beat this
it's-
kid's
it's-
ass when
it's
he's
parenting.
mad?
I think it's parenting, right?
It's parenting to beat
So-
your kid's
finish,
ass
I'm
when he's
finished,
mad?
I'm
You
finished.
get what I'm
No,
saying?
I haven't heard from you in a minute, so go.
You
wanna hear
get,
that.
you get what I'm saying? Because I didn't reach that
I
point
get
yet.
exactly what you're
I don't
saying.
want my kid to now live in my grandkid's life with
Your grandkids.
yeah, cheers. Cause nigga, if he having them at 13, by 16, you gonna have another one. Feel me? Like I don't want him to be in
He
my
said no hope.
in my ain't no hope. Ain't in my grandchildren's life.
I mean,
with
another
any
one at
regret.
19. That's 3 kids.
Yeah, facts.
What are you gonna say, Kev?
So
Before
what I would
was
say,
gonna
what
jump
I
in.
would say is this: at the end of the day, like you can't force a woman to do what she wants to do with her body.
You can't.
Granted.
You can only leave her life.
So now, so with your point, like, so to your point, to your point, because you either gonna end up teaching your son wrong morals, or you're gonna teach your son the right thing, regardless of his age. So the point in case is that at the end of the day, he fucked up.
Okay.
At 13, he got a girl pregnant. Now, as a mature older man, as a man that you want your son to follow,
don't say mature older man.
and
Say say you as a father.
And you fucked
alright,
up
You're
too.
not thinking
Alright,
as a man. You're
that's
not
fine.
thinking as I'm not bringing my kid to you like, yo, Kev, my son just messed up, and you thinking, oh, I'm Uncle Kev. No, you thinking, yo, this is my son. I gotta protect him.
no, but at the end of the day, all men think that way.
But not
right?
only did your kid
No,
fuck up,
right?
you fucked up
Clearly,
too.
I just said
no,
that
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
reach
I
out to
wouldn't
the
say.
family.
I wouldn't. No,
Yes, you
that's
did.
wrong.
You did
That's
fuck
wrong
up.
because at the end of the day, to his point, kids make their own decisions. So
Correct.
to what I'm gonna disagree with you on that is that you could teach your kid from A to Z the right way that you think that they should follow, the path that they should follow. At the end of the day, children have their own personalities that they want to follow.
See, I think I started the point arguing
That's
that
true.
same thing, but I think at 13, if you taught A to Z, there is some sort of obedience, especially when it comes to sex.
Yeah,
if you
but-
taught them the correct way, right? Like the mature way of, yo, these are the consequences of sex.
Yeah, but
like
hold-
I follow a family on Instagram, and they got their kids 6 years old, 7 years old, learning finances and money and real estate and how to break shit down and math and shit like that.
Now,
Know what I'm
does
saying?
that mean that they're gonna follow those rules though?
No, but what I'm saying is they understand the value of a dollar. So now if I'm saying, yo, kids is a lot of fucking money. This is a lot of time. You need to learn. You don't know everything yet. And if
Yeah,
I'm doing it
but-
the correct way with not fear, like putting fear on them, I think there should be some sort of obedience to be like, yeah, nah, that's against my better judgment.
Yeah, but the problem,
Our issue is that we think too lowly of kids.
No, I disagree. The problem with that is that is not an ideal way of raising your children. Everybody's not thinking to raise their children like, oh, let me teach you about financial.
Yeah, 'cause I would say that-
etiquette.
there's a
Let
different
me,
thing,
Let me
'cause-
teach you about
Yeah.
how to save your money, how to preserve your money. Like
That was just an example.
No,
But
that's-
at what
that's
age?
fine, but I'm
What
saying-
age? What
I'm
age do
saying
you
in
have
general,
the
I'm
birds
s-
and the bees
I
taught
didn't.
them?
So I'll tell you right now. So for example, I didn't have that conversation
Same,
with
me
my
neither.
parents.
So neither
my
did I.
parents told me straight up, wear condoms, don't bring no fucking grandkids to my
Listen,
house.
so
Same.
listen.
Correct.
Period.
Same.
Listen.
Correct.
So guess what? I wore condoms. I ain't bring no grandkids to
But
the house.
that's all I needed though.
For everyone, it's different though. Because listen, for me, I probably had it early on. Because I remember just watching a movie. If I'm not mistaken, my mom was watching this show called The L Word, and they was having sex, and I said, "What are they doing?" Right then and there, once your kid is curious enough to know what's going on TV and to ask, that's when you should start. And you don't have to say full out like, "Oh yeah, dick, pussy, go in and out, kids," but you can say what they're doing is a sexual act, or have a case. You may word it to your kids. I don't know how my mom
but
worded it,
you gotta also think about this. Think about how we grew up. Think about yourselves individually. How many times have your parents told you to not hang out with certain people and you still hung out with them?
I ain't gonna lie. Every time my
But
mom told me someone
I
not to hang out with,
Yeah,
How
I
many
did it.
times?
cut
how
that
many times?
nigga
How many
off.
times? How many times your parents told you to obey what they say and you didn't obey
No,
what they
correct.
said?
Nah,
But
I can
think
say
they're-
that. I can
they're
say that.
also. This is why this is like. I think it's very similar to adult life too, where if you get arrested for something small, like that's 3 months in jail versus 25 years to life, you know what the consequences are.
Of course.
If my mom say don't hang out with this person, and I know like she only looks at it from one lens. This
That's
person
true.
ain't that bad. Like, you know, like, of course
Of
they may be a
course.
troubled person, but I'm gonna still hang out with them. If my mama say don't bring no fucking babies in the house, I know that that's 25 years to life versus
Yeah.
3 months probation.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm
That's-
saying.
That's a fact. But at the end of the day, like I said, we all have the power to make the decisions on our own. And regardless if we think that a 13-year-old isn't equipped to make their own decisions, guess what?
All right.
Guess what? Hold on. Guess what? They're going to make their own decisions no matter what.
That's
so
true.
to that point of if hypothetically, if I was the parent of a 13-year-old who got a girl pregnant, at the end of the day, they have to pay the consequences for the bad decisions that they made. That's it.
All right, so-
That's it. I'm not because
listen.
one, I can't go force a girl to go get an abortion
True, you
unless I'm about to
can't.
force it
You cannot.
upon her.
You cannot.
You know what I mean?
But you know
Unless
you
I'm about
could-
to,
you know
unless
what
I'm
you-
about to do something real reckless.
You know what you could do for
to
your
make
son?
sure the baby ain't born.
You could go to court and have him sign away his rights to the kids, so that way he is not no longer on paper.
Oh,
this
you
is
do
why-
too much
but
research.
this
I
is
didn't even know that was a
but-
thing.
No, you could do that, but this I was gonna tell you this. Let's say now your son gets into a situation, right? And let's just say black and white, he gets into a fight. You happen to be around. He happens to take the further step and he kills someone. You gonna let your son go to jail, or you gonna go to jail for him?
Go to
Oh
jail.
no, my son is definitely going
to
to be
jail.
paying the consequences.
Yes.
Oh nah.
Why would I go to jail for
my fault? My fault. You a
but this-
different
but-
nigga. Because
but
I was
I'm-
like, yo, I killed that nigga myself.
You
My
seen
fault.
Power?
But this is
I'm Ghost, nigga.
But this is where
Now you
taking your
different.
ass to jail,
Yo,
nigga.
now you
Fuck
different.
you
My
talking
fault,
about?
Kev. Not yet.
But this
so
is
in
where I
that
say-
case,
this is why I say
I get what you saying. I get everything of what you saying. Everything you saying makes sense. We two different fathers.
This is why I say you are teaching your child how to
Yeah, you
find
also
an out. That's
you also
not good.
teaching him not to take responsibility.
Yes.
No, I'm.
You are
I get
technically.
what y'all saying, but I'm also saying that as 13 years old, you don't know exactly what you're doing. Even if you think you know what you're doing, you don't know the
and this is-
consequences of how far.
Yeah, but
you
that's,
think, all right, I
that's
have
the
sex-
problem because that gives them a
An
little bit
out.
of freedom
Yes.
of I didn't know
An
what I was
excuse.
doing.
All right, and then
I
again-
can make fucked up decisions.
Again,
no.
all right. So as a parent, are you gonna sit there and let your child get robbed of their freedom, or are you gonna try to help them? And this is a learning experience. Yo, this is what you did to mess up.
But guess what though?
So
And
if
we
I
have to
told my
fix this.
child, at the age that you are,
Yeah.
you should not be involving yourself in sexual intercourse, and you decide to go involve yourself in sexual intercourse, you're gonna pay for those consequences.
So this is the difference. You're not gonna tell your kid that. You're gonna
I'm
say
definitely gonna tell my kid that.
at that age of 13, 14,
I'm gonna tell that nigga
Yes,
at 10 if I
John,
had to,
yes.
bro. Yes.
Nigga, at 10, 13, 14, you should be telling your kid, yo, have safe sex. Because, nigga, at 10, I was already beating my dick.
That's different. That's
So,
different.
no, nigga, no, what's different is
Beating
you
your
not...
dick compared to action. Beating your dick, there's
Beating
no
your
risk.
dick is thinking about fucking.
There's no risk. There's
Nigga,
no risk.
No, the risk is once you beating your dick, you think about fucking after that. The next step is
Listen,
fucking.
but
at 10 years
first
old, if
of
you
all-
beating your dick, by 12, you want to fuck.
The
And
problem
that's a
is
fact.
the problem.
So what you should be
but that's
doing
the
is having
problem.
a conversation with your
That's
kids.
the
Like,
problem.
yo,
I'm not
bro,
having a conversation with my kid about
Safe
sex at
sex.
10 years old.
You
nigga,
should.
At
I think.
10?
Nigga, yes.
At 10?
Nigga, yes.
What grade were you in at 10 years old?
At 10 years old, I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, at 9 years
Bro,
old, I was beating my
wasn't
dick.
in middle school. I was in middle
At
school.
9, 10 years old, I was in middle school beating
I
my
was in
dick.
middle
Flying
school.
fourth
I was in
to
middle
fifth.
school
Bro,
2000. I was in middle school 2009.
First time I ever did it was in
nigga,
6th
I was
grade.
12 years old in middle school.
And how old was you?
12. I just said
At
that.
12 years old in middle school, what grade was that?
6th grade.
And I'll tell you, bro, and
7th grade was the first time I had sex ed. I'm 13.
all right, and I'm telling you, bro,
10 years old, I'm telling my kid about sex?
Kev, in elementary school, I was beating my dick. So by middle school, I should have known about sex.
We two different kids.
Yeah,
Exactly. So every kid is different. Goes to how you look at your kid. You have to pay
This is
attention
why
to your kid.
generations are different.
I wasn't being
my dick in
I
elementary
was.
school.
So
But
listen, if your kid
you're a
is
different
beating
nigga.
his dick early,
But
if your kid, listen,
But
before
here's
you
the
say,
bad thing.
if your kid is
You
beating
can't
his
say
dick
listen
early,
and that's
all
your
right,
pass
before
the talk, nigga.
if your
Like,
kid is
fuck,
beating his
like-
dick early, you teach him about sex early. That's all it is.
Yo, bro, everyone knows in elementary school we always like sex.
Of course.
Yo, facts.
So if you knew about it,
Yo, that was mad
if you
funny.
knew about it, there should be
That was
some
mad
sort of
funny.
learning. I'm not gonna be like, yo, make the bitch squirt to my son.
Yeah,
but I
but
will say,
you gotta remember-
I will say,
you know what I'm gonna do?
You gotta remember this
I
though.
don't-
Hold
I'm
on.
bust in the room. This is how you do it. Condom
No,
one hand.
you gotta
that's,
remember this.
that's PTSD.
Just like what's that? What? Love don't cost no thing.
yeah.
Yo, you gotta remember this. As kids, we may have known about it, but our parents don't know that we know about it.
My mom knew.
You also got to think about
I
that.
asked.
You also got to think about
Parents
that.
know more than you think.
No, you're
Facts.
right, but nigga, your mom is not really thinking. You at 10 years old,
Nigga,
you know
you
what
a
sex is,
dad.
bro.
So stop saying as a mom. Say you as
All
a
right,
dad. We're
so
talking about
me,
us as dads.
me as a dad, bro, I'm not assuming that at 10 years old, my son knows about sex.
Nigga, at 10 years old, did you know about sex?
I did.
So you
then
should
know
assume
that.
your son knows about
yeah,
sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Your son is
That's
your son.
That's
with
like,
a
being,
different
that's like
times.
being naive to say that
There's
your
different
son
times.
isn't going to curse.
No,
around
that's
you.
not
Your
true.
child isn't going to curse.
That's
around
not
you.
true because what you've learned isn't what you're about to teach your kids.
That's true, but what you've learned, your son could pick up on at the same time because kids only get smarter.
That's if you are putting your kids in that environment to learn something.
no,
It's
because once
school.
you get
It is.
It's
school, bro. 10 years old, you're already in school.
When one thing you're going to realize,
they already
though,
know about all this.
you are not around your kids as
Of
much
course,
as you think.
bro.
More
I'm not
kids are
around my kids as much as kids are. Of course, I know that.
So what I'm saying is our conversations in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade was crazy. I
yeah,
had
but
way
they
more-
also
I had-
weren't a parent to your parents. Your parents weren't assuming that you was having these conversations at 10 years old.
But now that you are a
And now
parent
that
and
you
you
know
have,
that that's
you should
available at that
assume,
time, you
and
should
you should
assume.
know these are
Yes.
these are now the keys that we have to help
All
our
right,
kids.
so that's even worse. If you had that conversation with your child at 10 years old and they still decided to go do whatever they did to make a bad
It's all
decision.
it's all how you had the conversation.
Yeah,
Which
facts.
is why I say.
So
which
how
is why I
else
say
did you
about-
have the
about
conversation?
You, though, like you can't think lowly of these kids. You prove.
I wouldn't think lowly. Kids are more advanced at 6 years old than they are
Exactly
before
my
when we
point.
were.
A lot of shit
So
come with an
if-
ass
so
whooping.
there-
But that's
there-
my
but there
point.
comes
So
some-
even when you have that conversation with your child and you know that they're more advanced, why would you not tell them that they have to pay for the consequences that they made?
It's all how, no, I agree, but it's all how you relay. We keep talking about the preventative stuff. It's all how you relay that to your child.
I'm a straight up
before
dude.
they
I'm gonna
have
tell my
it.
child straight up, nigga, you fucked up. You got to be a father at 13 now.
Correct.
You got to do
No, yeah,
this and that.
No, but
That's
you
your
saying,
fault.
But you saying rob your child is freedom too, nigga. I'm being
He robbed
robbed.
himself.
I'm being robbed as well, though. I hope you know that as a parent, I'm being robbed. You know why I'm
Nigga,
being
what the
robbed?
fuck you being robbed of? You already a fucking parent. You had the nigga for 13 years. You had 13 years to teach the nigga.
Because you know why? That would be naive as fuck to think that okay, your son is gonna have the child and that's gonna be the parent. Like that's gonna be the parent. No,
Oh, you're a grandparent now.
no. There will be times where you will have to jump in, show your child how to now swaddle. Show your
At
child how to
13,
now.
at 13,
take-
I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to be there until the nigga is at least 13, 14, 15. At least till he's 16 and he really could fucking
so
comprehend
for the
real
next
shit.
3 fucking years,
Yeah.
I'm being robbed.
But think about this. for
So,
the
so
next-
am I wrong though?
listen, you're not wrong
so
entirely.
don't ask me how.
But listen,
financially,
for the next 3 years, you was already gonna do that for your fucking son who was 13 to 16 when he's really in his dickhead ages.
so now I got an extra mouth to feed. I have an extra mouth to feed.
So
bro.
this is why,
I have,
as a
I have an
parent,
extra mouth to take.
as a parent, as an adult, you should take the precautions to be like, yo, we don't want to do this. If you want to go along with this, hey, we're gonna have to sign away our rights as a family.
and I think you taught wrong for not
Goodbye.
being
He
preventative.
not in a way.
John,
he
I-
not in a
Not in a
way.
way is crazy. So
Not in a way is
all right, watch
beast.
this. Wait, watch this. Watch this. Watch
that's
this.
beastie. JK,
Watch
JK.
this. Hey, y'all gonna get canceled if y'all say the wrong thing. We've been
not getting
talking
canceled
about
for shit, bro.
one gender. What if it was your daughter? And I know we going
Here
overtime,
we
but
go.
I don't care. What if
Gay
it was
son, thought
your
daughter.
daughter? No, she don't gotta be a.
No, if it was my daughter,
She just happened to bust it open.
hey, if it was my daughter, like I said, I already done had conversations about my daughter or whatever, boom, boom. If my daughter was like, hey, this just happened, boom, I'm not pregnant, I would say, hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie, you're 13. The way this could already affect your body at 13 years old is tremendous. You're not even fully developed.
Dad, I would still like to have this baby.
All right,
He said
listen.
He said he loves me.
Dad, I would still like to have this baby. All right. So now we have to go through with this. Now I'm going to talk to the other parents. Hey,
Why? But it seems a little bit more easier when the daughter says she wants.
You know why? Because when the daughter is pregnant, you let me finish. When the daughter is pregnant, she has to have the baby, right? It's in her body.
She doesn't have to.
But listen, no.
What you gonna do? Kick it out?
Nigga,
Like Precious?
she said she wants to have it. Listen, so now this comes to the conversation. All right, do you want to have the baby the whole time? Boom. She's saying yeah. The whole time you wait and you listen to your daughter. There could be any time through there where she says, this is not what I want. After, of course, let's say 6 months, it's too late. You should already have had this conversation, but you say, hey, I know you want to have this, but as long as you know adoption is always an option. So after you have this baby, within, the first hour or whatever, you can also give it up for adoption because after, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it goes, but I'm pretty sure after a day or two, you can't give it up.
No, you could.
I'm pretty sure you could, but I'm going to
give it up at any time.
I wouldn't say like, yo, give up your daughter after you had them for a week and you say, nah, this ain't for me after a week. Nah.
You could though.
You could, but I'm going to say, yo, this is something you should think about before because after the baby's born and it's here and it's in my life as a grandfather, I don't think we should just
I really dislike your
cut
point
it
of view.
off.
So, because
you dislike my point of view.
Yeah, because you had a lot of outs and loopholes for your son. But your daughter, you kind of gave her a point.
I gave her an absolute.
You gave her a cutoff.
No, you can have an abortion.
Right? Am I missing it? You gave her a cutoff to say, yo, this is your time to either deal with being a parent or not. While you said your son, she want to have that shit, nigga. Sign over your rights now, nigga.
Listen. This is
right now.
This is where he wasn't paying attention. The cutoff for my son came first, and it came faster. Listen, this is what you want to do.
Which is why I said that he had more
the cutoff
outs.
for my son came faster. If this is what you want to do, yes or no? Yes. All right. So now we doing this. If you don't, I'm going to talk to the family because we're going to sign away our rights. For my daughter, you have the whole time of your pregnancy up until the first day of being 24 hours with your baby. I feel like if in the first 24 hours you don't feel a connection with your baby, when are you?
And which
one? Because again,
which one is more harsh?
Nigga, my son, you got to make the decision right now. Which one is crazier, my son?
Your daughter carried the child for 9 months.
Physical.
Emotional
nigga, for my daughter, she has the option. You have the whole 9 months to think about it.
I don't know. Physical. I don't know. It's more physical.
They share separate, a certain bond.
Nigga, you have 9 fucking months.
That's more
physical. To get used to somebody.
That's even worse.
Exactly.
So in the first 24 hours of a 9-month baby living in your body, if you're not comfortable with them,
nigga, we never held a baby in our stomach for 9 months, bro.
Exactly.
We didn't, right?
You're talking from a really, really far perspective.
Right, and of course,
you are. You really
I will
are.
hopefully have a strong wife partner to battle me on this, but again, if I'm thinking about as a father, listen, you have 9 months to think about this, right? In the first 24 hours, I feel like if you don't feel a connection with this baby, maybe it's not for you.
It would never happen. It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, and but again, if it don't happen in the first 24 hours, if you carrying this baby for 9 months, it might not ever fucking happen.
Why the fuck does it have to be a cutoff, though?
Nigga, because for my son, it was a cutoff. Right now, yes or no? Do you want this, yes or no? If you don't, you're not having this. If you do, you having it.
The
for
way
my
I
daughter,
see it, the way I see it,
I think both of them are bad parenting lessons.
The way I see it,
both bad parenting approaches.
The way I see it, unfortunately,
I'm just here to protect my kids. However, I feel like that is right now. Again, I don't have kids right now, so I'm just thinking how I would be in this situation.
The way I see it, unfortunately, there's a sexist approach to it.
Of course.
Now I'm sexist.
No,
it's not
just
now
you.
I'm sexist.
No, I'm about to tell my answer. I'm about to tell my answer, nigga.
I hate men. Let me just tell you that. I hate men, all right? Let me tell you that.
Unfortunately, there's a natural sexist approach to your son and your daughter.
Of
now,
course.
the thing with your son is that you don't have control over the woman's body from the other party.
Yeah. Neither do you for your daughter.
Neither do you have control over your daughter's body, but you kind of do have more control. You have more of an influence over your daughter than your son's partner.
I just saved you. I just saved you.
I didn't give a shit.
No, you're not
Influence, fucking control. So you could persuade your daughter, like, listen, you're 13.
Yeah.
You don't even know what it is to wipe your ass. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have a child at this age.
Manipulate.
Like, that's fine. Whatever word
from my thesaurus.
Whatever.
That's better
Theosaurus.
than
That's what you said.
My thesaurus.
Theosaurus.
You're just going through puberty.
So
that's
quick.
fine. That's the accent. You said theosaurus.
Look,
I'm cool with that.
Look, the big difference between my son
hold on.
and
Let
daughter.
me finish. Hold on. Let me
I'm
finish.
with my son ass.
Listen.
I'm with my son ass.
Listen.
You could kind of persuade your daughter, like, listen, I don't think you should have this baby. You're 13. You haven't fully developed.
You can manipulate.
You can. Whatever word you want to fucking use.
I wouldn't do
manipulate,
that,
whatever.
That's what he's saying.
I know that's what he's saying. That's why.
But
this nigga sound
that's
crazy.
the unfortunate. That's the unfortunate natural reality, bro.
That's true.
I can manipulate my daughter more than I can manipulate my son's partner. So
Yeah.
I can manipulate whatever fucking word you want to use.
Why you
My
gotta be so
daughter,
aggressive to me, sir?
I can manipulate my daughter to let her know, listen, you're
This shit gonna be called
13.
manipulate.
You're 13. Look at the life that you can have if you don't have this child versus if you do have this child at this age.
All right,
You
that's
have a
true.
decision to make.
Now,
What is the decision that you want to go down? Do you
After-
want to become
Uh-huh.
a responsible? You force yourself to mature at 13 versus you could have your childhood. You made a mistake, and you could amend to your mistakes.
That's a great approach.
You know what I mean?
I understand that.
I feel like after you say
Because
that,
you would do the
I
same
do
thing
get
with
what you're
the
saying.
with the
Yeah.
parents. Now, what are we keeping it?
No,
You're
no,
gonna do what he did?
If-
Give it away after 24
no,
hours.
if-
for
No,
no
I wouldn't.
attachment.
If my daughter says, Dad, I understand what you're saying. I want to keep the child. All right. These are the options that we have. These are
So,
options that we have.
I would say this is a
this
softer
is
approach.
this is the life.
I would
this
probably
is the
whip
life
my
that
son
you're-
ass.
This is the
I thought
life.
we went over the options already. She chose option
Yeah.
two.
No, I
She
know.
chose
I'm
to have the
saying,
baby.
Yeah,
no,
so she's-
I understand. I'm not saying
There's
as far
more
as,
options?
I'm not as far as keeping the baby. I'm just gonna let her know. You want to keep the baby? This is the life we have to live from here on out.
She knew that when she picked option
She
two.
probably did it though.
I thought when you laid it
And
out.
that's what
No,
I
but
was
even
telling
if
you,
I laid it
yeah.
out though, they're
Kids
not thinking.
don't know what
they're not
they're getting
thinking
into
a lot.
the whole
You
time.
gotta remember.
Which I understand that, but
You
what I'm
gotta
saying
remember.
is,
A lot of times people aren't thinking future. They're thinking
Right
present.
now.
but
Right
you,
now.
but you
They're
just
not
spent the
good.
last 5 minutes saying that you're gonna have that conversation.
Yes,
with
and
her,
I'm going to
explaining the
reiterate, and I'm
options.
going to reiterate to her.
I think it's just another attempt to do a you sure?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you got to understand.
Are you
have to
sure?
But you're
understand.
not understanding my question. Y'all gone through it already. It's there. Okay, we in our third trimester.
Third trimester. All right, so by this point, I gotta step in. This is what we're
regardless,
gonna do now.
no.
Regardless if I have a son or daughter, either way, I'm a grandparent. Now, if you're a son, I'm gonna teach you the father that you should be. Whatever I thought I lacked, and not teach you what to do. This is what you teach your son. Because listen, at 13, having a baby is fucking crazy.
It's crazy.
And I'm gonna tell my kid that off rip. I'm not gonna lie. I should honestly whip your fucking ass for putting me in this situation.
I'm gonna still whoop ass.
I'm gonna still whip your ass, but
I'ma still
maybe
whoop ass.
maybe a week later, and I'm like, yo, you know what? Matter of
I'm
fact,
gonna give it like a month.
remember when I told you
I'ma
I should whip
still
your
whoop your
ass?
ass, dog.
I'm gonna whip your ass now because there's some grown man shit now. But listen, as my daughter, I'm gonna say, listen, this is different, and now what you should teach your daughter is.
I'm whooping her ass too.
While pregnant?
I did see this
I
video.
said I give her like a month or
Listen,
two.
yeah, while pregnant is crazy. This nigga's
After?
crazy.
I'll give her like a month or two after.
But
I'm
look,
gonna whoop her ass.
I did watch this video the other day,
Stupid.
and I think, yeah, this nigga's crazy. I think one of y'all did mention it too. There was a video of a guy who said he doesn't like to hit his woman because
What is it like to hit his women?
I love that shit. That shit fun. Nah, come here, bitch. Nah. No, there was a guy who was saying he doesn't like to hit his daughter because he feel like he doesn't want his daughter to have any excuse to allow a man to hit her.
I agree.
So I feel like after I did see that and someone else brought it up to me, so I watched the video myself on YouTube, my whole perspective changed. Don't feel like I would hit my daughter. If anything, my wife, I have to handle that, but I would tell her like, yo, you now have to teach your kid that you don't want to be in a situation because now let's say you now get on your feet, you probably 24, your kid is at a good age in middle school. Now your kid is doing the same shit you did. You just now got on your feet. You still a young mom.
Mm-hmm.
At what age does this cycle stop? At some point, someone has to get on their feet to now set the family foundation.
I think that comes with like just parenting though. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, it comes with parenting. Yo, listen, I feel like what we're missing out is an ass whooping, bro. You need an ass whooping for this bullshit you just did.
So would you?
With my kid ass, yes.
What time we on? 50. All right, 53. What would you fight your child, your son?
Not at 13, nah.
Fight.
At like 17, 18
Like
years.
in what situation?
Like square up, like box up.
In what sort of scenario?
Like when do the belt ass whoopings transition into
Fist.
a good maybe 2 punches?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. My
to
son
show you
get,
I'm not playing with
if
you.
my son gets someone
Teenager.
pregnant, if my son gets
16.
someone pregnant at 13,
I think-
13,
yeah,
and you get someone pregnant,
I agree with him.
You a grown ass man
If
now,
at
nigga. You
13,
putting that.
come on, you want to be a grown man?
but
I'm gonna be your,
saying-
I'm gonna be your
I'ma beat
first
her-
lesson.
I'ma beat
But
her
I'm
first.
saying
Be your
it
first
depends.
lesson.
It depends on the
Facts.
situation. Like, what's the situation? Like,
Your
I'm
son
telling
just
you,
got someone
your
pregnant
son
at
just-
13.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna beat his ass at 13.
You
Because
just say you got
someone
an ass
pregnant.
whoop. You won't whoop your daughter ass 2 months after giving birth.
Nah, I'm gonna whoop my son's ass, but not fist.
You want to be?
You're gonna whip that nigga at 13, and he just got a bitch pregnant.
Kevin,
With fist?
Kevin.
No, you're
I
gonna
guess
whip
the
his
belt
ass
don't
with a
make a
belt.
difference.
Kevin,
Nigga, good
yeah.
2 chest hits, boom, boom. Yeah, nigga, you thought you
Nah,
could handle that?
I'm a definitely.
I'm gonna be your
That's what I'm
first.
saying,
Definitely beat
yeah.
my son.
I'm going
Transitions.
to be your first lesson as a man. Trust me, nigga. Trust me. I will be.
I mean, that doesn't-
Me and you. Me and you.
Look,
Pause.
the way I see it.
Yeah, I like that. I like when you said that.
Me and you, trust me.
The way I see
We
it,
gonna,
like
we
it
gonna,
when you
we
do
gonna
that,
talk,
Daddy.
and it's
No
gonna be
Diddy.
no talking. That's crazy.
the way I see it is like this. Like, if I whoop his ass, like, is that really gonna teach him something? Now, I'm not saying I'm against it. Like,
Sometimes it
there's a
don't, yeah,
difference
you ain't
between discipline and like abusing your kid. Like, I probably, I'll probably be angry enough to like 2-piece him. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking
2-piece
idiot.
him.
Like,
That's
But
dumb funny.
I wouldn't surprise you either.
They say you said suck my dick.
I would let you know what I'm about to do.
nah, surprise him.
No, I know, because I think that's more of abuse.
You think
I would
so?
let you know exactly why I'm doing it, not
Say,
because you
I'm
had a
about to-
child.
You can say I'm about to punch you.
No, I'm gonna like.
I think that's abuse.
No, I'm about to tell you
It's
right
I'm
now.
not gonna tell the
premeditated.
nigga I'm about to punch him. I'm
I
just,
think it's
No.
it's abuse because it's
I'm waiting for the nigga to
premeditated.
eat breakfast,
I
just
might hit him
boom,
off
boom.
of like just like anger, like at the moment. Like,
I
you know what
think
mean?
that's more of abuse.
How is that more of
yeah.
abuse than
I-
premeditated?
I've seen some shit where parents get angry at their child. Simple shit. That's like
yeah,
more of
but
like
it's not
anger.
planned. You
Yeah.
just
I
said,
think that's more of
I
a-
don't
you just
know,
said
that
it's
sounds like
planned.
No,
anger
that's
issues.
not planned. Me
No,
telling
what you
you
have
I'm
to
about to
teach
beat
him.
him.
Oh, no,
No, because
I'm
you
about
teach
punch
him how
you.
to be a man. So now it's
Yeah,
like, yo,
yeah,
when
hey,
you was
listen.
a kid, you got hit with the belt. Now that you want to have a
Yeah.
fucking kid and
You
you want to be a
old enough-
man,
you feel like you
you're
old
gonna
enough
get
to have
2
sex?
hits to the fucking chest.
You feel like you're old enough to have sex right
You
now?
might get one
I'm-
to the stomach.
I'm telling you exactly why I'm doing this for
I guess
you
it's
right
a
now.
fine line.
You
Right
might have
here.
to take the nigga, like, might have to win that nigga.
Hey, Dad, I got this girl pregnant. Boom, boom. Because you angry is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, Kev, come on. We're gonna have a conversation about it. Come on,
At the
stand
end of the
up. Stand up.
conversation,
I'm gonna give you time.
feel me?
Stand
Yeah.
up, bro. Stand up. Come on. Stand up. And I swear to God, let this nigga raise his fist to me, bro. Let him square up.
All right, so let
It's
me
gonna be a different day.
let me take
I swear to God,
let me
bro.
take back what I said. I recant what I said. I wouldn't whoop my daughter's ass. I'll be disappointed.
Don't let him
Nah,
do
nah,
that. Don't let
I
him
got
do
the
it.
right. Fuck out
Don't
of here.
let him do
See,
that.
I hate niggas
No,
like that.
you right, you
Nah,
right.
nah,
But I'm
nah.
not taking back no
I hate
statement.
niggas like that because
I
what?
was trying not to get up all episode.
Why can't
I'm gonna
why
whip my
can't-
daughter ass after she give
why
birth.
can't I take
I'ma
back
say,
my-
oh, bitch,
Cause
you wanna
why
get
can't I
that
take back
thing?
my opinion? Why can't-
Because y'all niggas don't allow me to do it.
Yes, I do.
Y'all don't allow me to
You
do
never
it. So
take
I'm
it back.
allowing you.
I allowed you to wear a fucking suit on the pod. And I took it calm that day. I didn't flame you. 007.
You never take back your opinion. That's your fault.
No, y'all don't allow me to.
You never take
Y'all
it
don't allow
back.
me
That's
to.
your fault.
So I'm
Nah,
not
that's you
allowing
too, yeah.
you.
You
No,
stand on
that's your
business.
fault.
You
You
stand on
never,
business.
you never
Shut
take
up.
it back. You stand on your business.
I'm not
stay
gonna
on
allow you to
business.
do it. I'm not gonna allow you to do it.
Fuck you.
No,
I'm
no,
taking back
no.
what I said.
You felt
I
when you said
recanted
it,
what
you
I
meant
said.
it.
No, I didn't.
Because that's that anger
I
management
recanted.
shit. Right or wrong?
I recanted.
That's that anger shit.
I
No,
recanted.
tell me that.
It was anger management. I put y'all both in
we
headlocks.
got the
If
signal.
that was
We got
anger
the signal.
management.
Yo,
We got
suck
the
my.
signal. Anger management.
About to say
I'm
bodies.
stepping on that whole point. That's what
I
I
say,
take back.
bro,
so
I might have to
keep
rob
going.
you.
That's crazy.
Listen, I wouldn't whoop my daughter's ass for a mistake. We all make mistakes as children. Like, we get our ass beat, but something like
Let
that.
him keep talking because it's
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
cut out. 'cause
It's
I
not
don't
gonna get
care.
cut. It's gonna get cut out.
It's gonna get cut out.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna say
We're
it.
gonna wrap it up, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't. I already stopped mine. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I would whip both their asses,
I'll
but
be
it depends on
disappointed
time.
though.
My son's ass whipping would become faster, and his decision making would have to come faster for me too.
If my son
I
just
ain't gonna
came,
lie, for my daughter,
nah,
I would be like, yo,
I'll keep it a buck. If my son came up
bugged
to
out.
me, I gotta tell you something.